People, what's good, everybody? I said I was gonna schedule a live at like 4:45 p.m. Eastern, but obviously I got shit to do. So we're just gonna go ahead and get on to it. I'm not sure people got notice on. It's all good. This could be a pre-recorded show, basically. I know all my subscribers ain't got to know this. This is probably the time. Some of you guys are probably still at work, so I know it's terrible timing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get into it. Um, First, I'm gonna address this elephant in the room. Now, before I deliver any type of gaming news to you people, I really like to cross-examine and check my sources or whatever. This time, well, we'll put it like this: the main source was fake news. So, with that being said, you know, I kind of gauge. I like, okay, other people talking around it. I wasn't sure, just like with Halo Infinite, I wasn't sure about that. So I just waited it out until I like, okay, I see a bunch of YouTubers making them, and then I seen more articles popped up about it. Now this here with the PS5 crypto mining, I was duped. Fake news. Yeah, I know I sound like someone. Um, but with that being said, I do apologize, to you guys or whatever, took that if I just discourage you even more with that news. Um, Hopefully that could take the shell off a bit. But I wish I could really say it's really taking the shell off, but because I still think some of you guys are still having problems securing that PS5. You know, it is what it is. Um, PS5, Xbox Series X alike. Like I said, I'm gonna still give it a go. This might be good news, but then again, we don't know because I was even upon like investigating that I was still seeing some articles about possibly last gen, and I can't remember, our PS3 was being mined for crypto, but I don't know. Just based off the specs and everything I see now, I don't really think that's possible. I mean, it could be, but they just mining at a slower rate. So we're gonna just get the elephant out the bag. That's for my gamers. I had to take care of y'all, and this is the end of the video. You guys, y'all take it easy, man. Um, yeah, peace out. I have more content coming in the near future. All right. Now we get into the main portion of this show. Let me make sure my audio is right. Man, I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not. Hold on, wait a minute. Microphone. Connected. I'm assuming you can hear me. If not, it'd be a screen with nothing. I hear it on the playback. Okay, first let me start off by going. I'm sorry, Thon Lexi. I am using some of your material because I don't know where you got the original video from. It's just when I was watching your video, this lady was quite fascinating to say the least. Wait a minute. Let me pull everything up before I start sharing the screen. Okay. And I'm gonna get my time marks ready. I'm sorry, it's a little ghetto. I'm doing the 3G. I'm doing it like they AP do from 3G's podcast. Okay. Now, all right, y'all. I'm about to share the screen, and we're gonna get into it. Why I came up with this topic. Okay, I got you. Let's get it.
I used to talk shit
Shit
about bitches
about
who
bitches
fuck
who
for
fuck for
money.
money.
I did
I did
because
because
I
I
just
just
felt
felt
like
like
at
at
the
the
end
end
of
of
the
the
day
day
you
you
should
should
respect
respect
yourself.
yourself.
Oh, blah
Oh,
blah blah
blah
blah.
blah blah.
But you know
But you
what?
know what?
It's
It's
2021,
2021,
and let me
and let me
explain something to
explain something
y'all.
to
All
y'all.
right.
Niggas
Niggas
ain't
ain't
shit.
shit.
If you
If
give a
you
nigga
give
the
a nigga
time
the
of
time
day
of day
and you
and
fuck
you
him
fuck
because
him
you
because
just
you just
genuinely want to
genuinely
fuck
wanna
him
fuck
and you
him and you
genuinely
genuinely
fucking like
fucking
him,
like him,
ask that
ask
nigga
that
for some
nigga for
fucking
some
money.
fucking money.
He's still
He's
gonna
still
say
gonna
no.
say no.
So at
So
the end
at
of
the
the
end of
fucking
the fucking
day,
day,
niggas,
niggas,
and you know
and you
what?
know
All
what?
my
All
bitches,
my
they gonna
bitches they
love when
gonna
I
love
say
when I
this.
say this.
Pick any
Pick
nigga
any
out your
nigga out
fucking
your fucking
phone.
phone.
Pick any
Pick
nigga
any
out your
nigga out
fucking
your fucking
phone and
phone
text
and
him
text
right
him
now and
right
be
now.
like,
You like,
"Boo, can I
boo,
get a
can I get
hundred dollars?"
$100?
And watch
And
what the
watch
fuck
what the
they
fuck
say.
they say.
They gonna
They gonna
initiate
initiate
something
something
about sex.
about
They
sex.
gonna
They
say
gonna
some
say
shit
some
like,
shit
"Oh,
like, oh,
what you gonna
what you
give
gonna give
me?"
me?
Or
Or
"Oh, why would
oh,
I
why
just
would I
give you
just give you
money? We
money?
ain't
We
even
ain't
like
even
that."
like that.
Let's pause it.
All right, Thun. I heard your take earlier. I don't know if I should break this down and just let the video play out. But about that, of course, men are like that. What else are you giving me? Now, see, I'm gonna be on the other side compared to what Thun was. By the way, y'all check his video out if y'all haven't. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen it already. Okay. All right, Thun. I'm gonna skip to the next part where this woman was talking.
They gonna
They
say
gonna
some
say some
fucking
fucking
bullshit,
bullshit,
right?
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 Let me Let me start by start by saying saying too, too, she's she's incredibly incredibly aggressive and out of control, possibly drunk. but let's But let's continue. continue.
Hell no. All right, hold on.
Ain't
Ain't
no good
no
niggas
good
out here
niggas
no
out here no
more.
more.
Nobody
Nobody
can't just
can't
do
just
for
do
you
for
because
you
they
because they
genuinely fuck
genuinely
with
fuck
you.
with you.
They can't
They
just
can't
do for
just
you
do for you
because,
because,
oh, it's your
oh, it's your
birthday
birthday
today.
today.
They can't
They
just
can't
do for
just
you
do for you
because
because
She has room to talk, but we all know women in hypergamy. I will get into this later in the show, so I shouldn't really even be wasting time. Let me just skip on to the next part. Then I think this may be the last.
and when
and
we
when we
fuck with a
fuck with a
nigga that
nigga
we
that
really
we really
fucking
fucking
like
like
though,
though,
we'll
we'll
give
give
you
you
our
our
mind,
mind,
body,
body,
and
and
soul.
soul.
For what
For
in
what in
return?
return?
Nothing, right?
Nothing, right?
So
So
at the
at
end of
the
the
end of the
fucking
fucking
day,
day,
like I
like
said,
I
I
said, I
used to
used to
judge,
judge,
but you know
but you
what?
know what?
Charge these
Charge
fucking
these fucking
niggas
niggas
500.
500.
You just
It's
you
so
just
obvious,
be
but
you just being your inner self, boo. You thotting it out. It's okay. I don't judge you.
her demeanor that
Demeanor
some
that some
dude
dude
just,
just,
some dude
some
just.
dude just.
Okay, okay. I got one more part after this, I believe. Sorry, Thon. Y'all go check his video out. I'm just using his footage.
1,000.
1,000.
Okay, pay
Okay,
my
pay my
rent. Then what
rent.
the
Then what the
fuck?
fuck?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
That
That
sounds
sounds
just.
just.
Now this lady just said charge 500 to 1,000 to pay her rent. I'm gonna touch on that in a minute.
Oh
Oh
man, that
man, that
sounds so
sounds so
bad.
bad.
This isn't
This
a good
isn't a good
example
example
for
for
black
black
women,
women. Like,
and
and
Okay. I think that was the gist of it. I think that was the last part of it. So let me stop this screen share. Okay, y'all. So I was supposed to click on videos on there. I don't never use these banners like I'm supposed to. Um, Basically, listen, we looking at the time ticker right now. I always ask the question: how you feel about women being outright with it? You know, let's just call it what it is. Y'all see the thumbnail. I got the harlot with the alligator, and if you guys know where that's from, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, I'm just playing. Trust me, I ain't no saint either. But anyway, I put that thumbnail up because what differentiates a woman that sell her box? I'm not gonna say prostitution. You know, it's that's old school. It sounds like biblical terms to me. But a woman that sell her box, and a gold digger. To me, nothing. They're both straight up telling you what they want. Which is going to bring me to my next point. Okay, yeah, I say how the guys feel about it. I already said, that's a woman's decision at the end of the day. She want to sell her box, so what? It's a market out there for it. Trust me when I say it is, it is. Don't let me tell you about when I was younger and I first heard about Backpage. I wanted to see what was really out there. I find out real quick if some work got done. But anyway, let's move on. I just want to touch on this. The difference between this and OnlyFans. Let's make sure I don't miss anything. To me, when you have OnlyFans, I guess people say it's a matter of preference, but I look at it like this. OnlyFans, you paying for videos that you can get on Reddit and see from free. A lot of these big names that y'all paying for their OnlyFans making these hoes rich, you can get that from Reddit, X videos. By the way, I didn't monetize this video for this reason. X videos, what's the word? X y'all know all the shit. Pornhub, whatever. That's my only beef with guys. Like I say, I don't knock guys or whatever they do, but I always say, if you can get that shit for free, take advantage of it. Now, I got homeboys or whatever growing up. They like strip clubs. I wasn't a big fan of strip clubs. I already know it's a sport, it's adrenaline the well. When I get in that, man, I get excited looking at them bitches half naked. It is what it is. Let me see, I gotta come out Burgundy Blue in here. Yeah, Burgundy Blue, this is gonna be one of them videos. Almost like my Savage video. But yeah. It's that situation. Like I say, I had homeboys growing up. They like strip clubs. I didn't. I hate getting teased. Man, I hate that with a passion. So I always was of the mindset if I when I learned that, hey, okay, in these strip clubs, they got a back room. I ain't even got to be teased like that. Man, instead of throwing her all these man, just give me a private section in that room. Let me do what I need to do. When I learned that, the game changed for me. And old heads put me on this game. Now, okay, and then, and when it comes to guys in strip clubs, they be like, okay, I guess you can use the same argument. It ain't tricking if you got it. I get it. But my thing is with somebody that's with strip clubs, paying for box and OnlyFans, the difference between strip clubs and somebody that's paying for boxes, they actually getting what they want. It's not a fantasy. They are fulfilling their fantasy with their income. So I know this about to opens the Pandora's box right here. So let's take it a step further. It's a guy, Patreon I subscribe to named AMS. AMS, I didn't really subscribe to him for his Patreon for his dating advice, so to speak. I don't really need that because when I first watched his videos and I was having issues and things, I was like, damn man, I could get females no problem, but I cannot keep these mothers. And then when I came across his videos, I was like, oh, okay. These are things I started implementing later on. Okay, man, don't respond to no chick text right away. I'm like, cause like I said, I always say the dating game is trash, man. So at the end of the day, females play games. That's why it's the dating game. We both playing games. So men, you got to get game and play it until you play into that female where it worked to your advantage. Let's see, I got a comment over here. That was Burgundy Blue. It's like, don't get nothing on you. It says the whole head. The old head said, "Don't get nothing on you." Yeah. So, yeah, I guess along with that, you know, hey, old heads are true to the game, which is gonna bring me to my next point when I brought up AMS. Now, him and not only AMS, before I even found AMS, I had a buddy. Now I won't say buddy. I had a what's the word you use? Accomplice? No, that sounds like criminal activity. I had an associate. That's what I'm saying. I had an associate that I worked with. But you know, we hang out from time to time. What he liked to do is just like take girls on expensive dates or whatever, because you know he was supervised at the produce or whatever. So you know he was under that old Kroger contract. So you know he's getting a little bit of bread for the state we live in. He can flex on it. So I ain't gonna put any other business out there, but his thing was basically taking women out to date in order. Basically, he uses a woman hypergamy against her. You guys that don't know what hypergamy means, it's just basically a fancy word for saying gold digger, pretty much. So he would use that, his car, all that, paying for expensive dates or whatever, just so he can get the box. Me, on the other hand, as you know, like I said, I used to hang. Y'all look, you can actually, never mind. Okay. Like, I got social media. If you date that thing all the way back to like 2016, y'all can tell that I like to be around older people, old heads. I've dated many cougars in my life. Trust me. Just from that environment alone. I can't help it, man. I'm a young thing, and some of these ex-cougars was kind of, you know, you can tell they was bad in they heyday. So that's like a whole another topic I'll get in some other day. So I know I'm kind of beating around. So basically, what I'm saying, okay, using the debate is basically, in his case, is him using a woman's hypergamy the same as somebody's tricking. Like, let's say I wanted what I wanted, and I pay for it. I pay these girls what it was at the time. But I could pay average girls $100 and get a threesome. Meanwhile, he's paying $150 on the date, hoping that he can get some. I'm just saying, it's rules to the game. You know, those guys that say, hey, man, you know, I just use I don't give women money or whatever. As an old man once told me, he told me this right here. We are all paying in some fashion or form. Whether that's your time, gas money spent, time, you know, everything. All that has a cost. It has a cost to it. Let me go to the comments real quick. There's Burgundy in here cutting up. Yeah, ladies, I don't think y'all want this right here. So me, I stand on the other side of the fence or whatever. You know, it should come as no shock or whatever. If I'm all for spending all that money, I really side with the guys that just buy it outright. They getting their fantasies fulfilled. We ain't even talking about OnlyFans guys no more. To me, hey, people could call both sides of it losers. So you calling me in to go to the strip club losers is whatever. Hey, I call them being smart with their money. They know, like I say, old heads taught me this game. It's like, hey, man, pay for what you want. It's out here, and there's a market for it. Which brings me back to Thun's video when this lady said, oh, you get $500, $1,000 out of it. First of all, you're not an IG model. You are a basic woman. I gotta tone it down. I got ladies in here now. So in what country? Man, this was about 10 years ago. No, a little more than 10 years ago. You could get it on Backpage. Trust me. Like I say, the average women would do average things. Which brings me back to this lady point when she was talking about $500 to $1,000, you know, pay her rent or whatever. Okay, that's fine. I know a lot of sugar daddies that will take on that offer. But I say, why? When I know what the market is out there. You know, Corey Holcomb makes these jokes by paying bitches $40 or whatever. You know, they have his way. You know, he leaves $40 on the table. That was a good standing joke, and it held up probably about around the same time, maybe. Let's say 5-10 years ago. $40 can get you something out here. $40 ain't gonna get you nothing but a crackhead and some missing teeth out here. That's real. I'm telling you, the going rate last year, let's say it was about. Don't ask me how I know this. Trust me, I know. Y'all niggas that see that logo on there on that thumbnail before you click this video know exactly where that came from. Shh. Anyway. Him us this game. Okay, anyway. Oh, trust me. I got it coming. Damn, I'm losing my point already. Now, what was I talking about? I got distracted now. Hold on, I gotta go back to the banner. It'll help me jot my memory. Okay, yeah. Like I say, we all playing it in some shape or form. And man, what was the point? I damn near lost my point. This don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna have to damn edit the podcast. This is crazy. Yeah, I cannot remember what the hell was I talking about. But anyway, okay, back to the price. I know I was talking about Corey Holcomb, the $40. Okay, I remember now. So basically, though, you know, like that woman said, who's gonna pay? Back to my point, who's gonna pay an average basic woman like you your rent $500 to $1,000 if you don't have no other investments in there? Like, for example, I've never paid no woman rent if she wasn't the mother of my child. That's something totally different. You know, it's like, hey, you staying there, you paying for it. Even when I left, I didn't want to leave nothing on a bad note. So I continued until she got straight. They mean to throw that out there, but I'm just saying, I don't know nobody that's out here buying boxes finna sit here and pay you $500 to $1,000 and you're not even an IG model. Now, that brings me back. I know exactly what I was talking about. You guys know what that logo is. Now, the going rate out here in these streets is $80 to $150 for a box. I know inflation's going up, so did box. That, you know, when Corey hit you with that $40 joke, that is not the case. And my jokers that know where that alligator is up there, no, that is not the rate. So the going rate, the average, you're gonna pay at least $100 for a box. What's that? You paying you getting that going to a date or whatever. Now, mind you, I don't mind going on dates or anything like that, but say if my only motive is to go and trying to get some box, I'm going to take the course of least resistance and stop playing games. Now, if I want something long term, you know, I have a red pill type mindset. Like, if I want something long term, then hey, I play around. I really believe in rotation, so to speak. I don't really to me, I feel like if I find that 5% woman, that's when I would settle. You know, that's when I would probably become, as they would say, purple pill or settle down. So, you know, in the meantime, like I say, like though the price out there for the box or whatever is nothing compared to what you spending on them dates. Let's say for somebody, I use AMS again for example. He's like, take these girls on 3 cheap dates. You're gonna easily exceed over $100, depending what state you in. I use my state for example. For you to go out to eat for 2, let's say you paying for you and a woman's meal. Now you're not guaranteed to get the box. That's $50 already. Even you take us somewhere 2 for 2, Applebee's or whatever. That's 25 for you, 25 for her. 50. Next day, 100. You might save a little money next time you want to go to a park or something. But at the end of the day, if your end goal is to get in them draws, I don't blame any man for paying for the box. Because like I say, old man once told me, you are paying in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's your time, money, gas, all that takes money. It's what it is. That's basically that's basically what I wanted to talk about. You know, my stance on the situation and this old raggedy. I don't like to talk about people like that, but this old raggedy, basic ass looking ass broad right here talking about some who's gonna pay her $500 to $1,000. You better get you a sugar daddy. A lot of women do not realize. Yeah, here in the state I live right now, not only does the ratio to women is like a ratio to women to men is 4 to 1. And so, you know, and a lot of that is because, you know, they have the gays or whatever. So, hey, they really trying to fight and fend to find a good man. That's why I always tell women, man, all you have to do is just be feminine, man. Just get yourself a good man. The competition out here is crazy. Stop playing. It's another girl right there around the corner. I got 3 more. That's why I tell guys, man, go and get you a rotation. Stay single. Some of the time until you find you a 5% woman. Hold on. I'm missing comments over here. Let me go back to the comment. But that's basically all I wanted to say on the topic. Okay. Hip was the game. Okay, I read that one. Black Manna. So you was talking about the Gore rate last year. Yeah. Yeah, true. What was that? Going rate was like $60, right? It could depend on your state. Black. How you say your name? Black Mariner. Look, I do believe this varies by state. Because where I'm at, the going rate currently, I would say $100 minimum. You will find some girls that get you at the 80. Now, if you want the better looking bras, you're gonna pay $150, $200. That's where I'm at. My nigga. Say, plus you have to pay for a hotel if you ain't got a spot. He's speaking facts. But you know what here? That's the reason why. Let's get into it. Back page. You know, we've been there. You know, it was in calls and out call girls. So on Backpage, if you go out, a lot of times these women already factoring the room and the cost. So now let's say, you know, a lot of time when you go and see them, it be at the regular ass drug infested spots or whatever. But the girls be decent. So I know they're like, oh boy, I don't give a damn. I'm single. I can talk about this shit. So look. So you going to, you know, like a high traffic place, you know, you have to really scope the place. You know, a woman give you a location. A lot of times she lying to you for her protection if you going out to see her. So I advise any guys that, you know, if you do go out here buy box, if you don't know this already, you don't really go exactly the way she's telling you to go. You park your car and then you come walk around there and then come see her, whatever, and never have your wallet on you. You just have cash or your phone, you know, because a lot of them, the decent ones are working independent and they using Cash App or, you know, Chime, whatever form of payment there is. So let me get to these comments real quick. Okay, we're gonna collab on this next. Okay, oh Burgundy, you want some of this topic? Oh man, I'm glad. I would be glad to hear a female perspective on this. Yeah, she said I'm at the age I can date the son, daddy, or granddaddy. You right. And Burgundy, no offense, I probably dated some women probably a lot older than you. Just to be playing, just to see if I can do it. Let me see if I can get grandma. I'm just saying, cause I like she was. Now, mind you, these are exceptions to the rules, and we all know black don't crack for the most part. If a black woman would never participate in heavy drugs or nothing like that, she's gonna keep that youthful vibe about herself. So that's why I dated so many cougars in that place I hung out, the hole in the wall, the little Mexican spot. Man, I got old videos on one of my social media of how we used to get down. I'm drunk and everything. So a lot of time there was no need for me. I had a flux of cougars in there that I can be with. And I know someone wanted to be with me, but I couldn't do it. You know, sometimes I would come in there, I have a young, let's say young nurse I was dating at one time. I coming down with her on the shoulders. You know, they can't do nothing but respect it. They know I'm young. You know, I'm out here still, playing or whatever. Okay. She said, I'm so confused on what you're paying for coochie because wasn't Backpage the same like pros? I'm not really sure what pros is. Probably sound like a competitor. No, you brought out a good point I missed. I'm going to go down in the comments somewhere. I'm going to click them. She brought out a good point. Now, when this lady said 5,000 to 1,000, now I'm gonna use athletes for example. Men are not paying for a box, so to speak. Pussy. We're not paying for that, so to speak. A lot of times, men that do this, it's like, okay, you have them girls like, I ain't doing this. Women, y'all have to really stop doing this. When you're in a relationship, telling the man what you ain't gonna do because he can easily get it from somewhere else. So basically what a man is paying for, he's paying for convenience, and he knows she will shut her mouth because she got a profession. That's what athletes pay for. When they mess with these IG models, they go a little higher class because the women are prettier. They're faker, but of course it look good to the eye. So athletes are paying for her to shut up. Pretty much. I mean, although we see where this go, sometimes they run into real clout chasers, and it really don't matter what kind of contract they might draw up for them, they still get caught up. So I understand why athletes do it, because for one, some of these guys are married, and two, let's just keep it funky. It was Ashley Madison before that, but a lot of them got in some heat, and this way it's really underground. It ain't no Ashley Madison. It ain't no card transaction attached to it unless you just dumb enough to, use Cash App. Ain't nobody got to see that stuff. Verify your shit. It's like, hey, that's side, that's some side money, Put the cash in your pocket. Come on, let's be smart, man. But men are paying for somebody to shut their mouth. And it just goes back to, maybe a lot of those women say, oh, I'm not going to do this. You're going to have to get that from someone else. Well, guess what, goddammit? He is going to get it from somewhere else. All right, let me go through the comments, y'all. Yep, Chicago is set up city. Yep. Okay. That would be that would be a great perspective on that. And I'm glad you brought that up because I ain't guilty, man. I don't visit some of these folks a few times. Actually, I had somebody I knew closely that used to do it. And look, and besides all of that, you can get this more than just going out and get it. You got people that provide personal massage services for you. That to come to your home, will massage you and clean you up after that. If you know what I mean. But like she said, with the setup thing, that's why I always tell guys, like, don't never go to the exact spot. Go somewhere across the street Because a lot of times she's trying to see where you at if it is a setup. Don't go directly there. Go to somewhere close and then you walk from there. That way nobody know your car, whatever. You know, I mean, if somebody out to do ill will, just, you know, like I say, hey, always be prepared. You know, tote that thing on you if you have to. I've never had to do anything like that. So, but I don't know. I was always, I guess, me being robbed in the past, heighten my awareness of situations. Said, yep, the girls already made a deal with the hotel. You got to watch out for the pimps. Exactly. You know, the pimps just like, hey, that's why, you know, you have the girls time watchers. They like, okay, and they can be very annoying. Say, wait, you can cash out coochie, Burgundy. If only you knew, I cannot. We're gonna leave that in the darkness. If only you knew, you can more than cash out that thing. Oh man. Hole in the walls be lit, of course. Oh boy, I have the most fun there. No offense to my young guys. Every time I go to a young spot, I try to hang out. I be trying to get back in with the future, whatever, you know, whatever that's popping now. But every time I go in there, somebody always starting some shit. Like, man, young folks, y'all don't know how to hold y'all liquor. Last place I went out, this was way pre-corona. It was no, actually, I did go to a young spot recently, but I sat way in the corner. So, but no, young people, I don't know what it is. They're coming in up with that fighting energy. And one time, I remember the DJ was like, bro, you see all you women in here and y'all trying to fight each other? Bro, what's wrong with y'all? oh, shit, Fed shut back page down in California. Oh, it shut down. They shut it down everywhere, Mariner. They shut that everywhere. They shut that down everywhere. That's why that alligator I put in that logo, if anybody recognize that, you know where you can still get it. She said, I work in fashion. A lot of my trans clients bought homes off Backpage. It was legal prostitution. It was, and that's why the Fed stepped in. Because technically, escorting is not wrong. It's not. That was totally legal. They did it for years. So escorting was not wrong. So it's just like, hey, when you start generating income and the feds, Uncle Sam ain't touching that. Oh, I can't tax this. He got to shut it down. So now if y'all go to Backpage in anywhere in this country, it's going to show you the federal whatever that it's been government shut down. Oh my God, I had a massage therapist that was off the train bringing back memories. I'm trying to tell you, man. And these folks are mobile. You don't have to go out there and risk. You ain't got to go out there and risk yourself. You can from the same. You see that same alligator symbol. Like sometimes just use discretion. I learned from them. Let's say if you're looking for a good massage parlor or whatever. When you screening her, you send her somewhere you know you can see her. See where she's driving, get a peep at her, do it the same way. Oh, where you at? Oh, no, come back around this way. Bam, you can find some good services on there. Massage parlors will take care of you. They got some. Okay, they shut down a lot of little massage joints down, but some of them ladies still had cars and they mobile. And some of them actually use this site. He's like, y'all, this was a good lie, DC. I can't believe I'm in this chat. Good topic. I just signed up for a dating site, so I need these tips. Oh, Burgundy, no. I can just imagine what your inbox looking like over there. Man, Burgundy, I don't know, tips for a woman. Let me just say, as a man, you're an attractive woman. So we're gonna keep 100. You attract a woman, man. You can go in any bar or whatever. Now, let's say if it was me, let's say you was in a bar with me at the old head spot or whatever, and I'm sitting at my spot and I'm looking around. All you have to do is just look at me for more than 3 seconds. I already know you. Hold on. Let me minimize this so you can see my eyes. Let's say you looking at me for more than 3 seconds, and you looking right, and you look away. I already know you telling me, bro, bring your ass over here. I'm gonna march my ass on over there and come holler at you. I mean, but with that, you get men that you're not really, that's not really your speed. Sometimes you get, I know it's tough for women. You might get men that's, they're not. I put it to you like this: most men, we're going off of physical. Of course, we just want to, we want to hit off rip. A lot of times, if you attracted to us, we want to bed you. Is what it is. But a lot of times, after that phase over, it's like, okay, what else she bringing, man? She's feminine or whatever. That's how men hang on. Nah, I'm not talking about simps or anything like that. Now they on a whole nother level. Okay, I just seen this one. Okay. So what happened when you got robbed? Was it a setup? Nah, this was back when I was in my early 20s and I was still I had an apartment. I had an apartment at the time. Mind you, when I was living in my apartment, I was in the worst neck of the woods and did not get fucked with at all because I had neighbors that was looking out for me or whatever. I had OGs that was staying for me. Hey, y'all, nobody fucked with me. It wasn't until I came back. It wasn't until I came back home. I got off the bus one day, went to the store. I mean, I probably, there was nothing I can do. I wasn't armed, and these were some young guys. So I went to the store. Of course, they saw me with money. This is a telltale sign. When you say what's up to somebody and they don't look you in the eyes, the motherfuckers are up to something. So as I left the store and I started walking down the street, right, I noticed they crossed the street. So I was like, oh, these niggas on some bullshit. So I'm like, okay. Maybe it's a coincidence. A lot of people on that time, they walk past you and, behind you. But I increased my pace. So I noticed they increased their pace. I like, oh, I know where this going. So I seen it, and it wasn't a lit area where I was either. So, and I seen a girl at the bus stop. So I say, man, if I go by her, this ain't, they gonna try to get her too. So in order to not even get her in that situation, I took a cut, like the long way home or whatever. So I started running. I started taking off running. So niggas started running behind me, and he was like, hey, try to tell me to stop shooting. Man, I'm finna pull this motherfucking trigger. Anyway, they were young. I got that heavy ass book bag on. He caught up with me. But I had in my mind, as soon as he came around me, I was about to sock the shit out of him. Once, you always say what you're gonna do in the moment, and I was premeditating this, man. I was finna cold cop this dude. So when I came back, I was revving back as he was coming up towards me, and then when I revved up, I like, damn, I ain't see nothing but steel in my face. I said, okay, you got me, bro. You got me. So one dude, and that wasn't the thing. The little fat dude that was with him, I got so much adrenaline in my body right now. This dude hit me on the side of my chin. That's what niggas used to do. They used to try to knock niggas out and, basically rob them and be done with it. I don't have no glass jaw. So when that nigga hit me, bam, I just looked at his ass. He shrunk back. He's like, so now at this point, now I know the guys is robbing me. They just as scared. They just as scared as me, if not scared. So the guy, with the guy, hey man, you gotta get down, dude. Hey bro, I'm about to shoot. I'm gonna shoot the shit out you, man. So I'm like, okay then. Look, bro, you got what you need. Go. I'm getting frustrated. I don't went from being, a little scared to just so much adrenaline running in my body. And I'm like, okay, look, I'll get low for you. I'm in a defensive position. So hey, Go, you got what you need, go. And he, you know, he's so scared, like I'm finna get him or something. So I say, you know what, I'm gonna make this easy for you. I don't know how, but I flipped the book bag up out of my back or whatever, and then hit the dude with him. Then I took off. You know, I got some speed because that book bag was slowing me down. I mean, I would have smoked these dudes running because that path, that's my path. You know, that's one of the paths I take on my way home. But after I threw my book bag, dip or whatever, you know, I was like, help, 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 just to throw him off, you know, I stunned him a little bit. I was able to run home. Then by the time I bit that corner, the turning the little cul-de-sac I was in, I looked back, they were gone. So, you know, I was upset. I still, you know, that still probably affects me to this day. I didn't mean to go on the long rant about this. It's crazy. She could squeeze water out of rock. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the massage therapist? Yeah, man, some good. That song I just call mine magical fingers. Black man, I'm gonna see myself out. Okay, let me get my lashes done. So according to the woman on Thon Channel, I gotta ask for $100. Hey, and just like that, on the theme of the channel, what is you giving out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you get your nails done, and I just want to do a quick little live stream and kind of talk about that situation. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. And Burgundy, I guess we'll collab sometime soon. You know, I'm always ready. You know, we got the StreamYard app. I can do it in the car, whatever. You know, it doesn't matter. All right, y'all. It's your boy DC the Truth, man. I'm out of here. For real.